Yo, stocks 5150. Time is 3:55. We got 5 minutes to go before the market close. And what do we got today? 4 hour time frame. 4 hour time frame. We have this is from last night right here. This is the overnight high. And we pushed through it. We wicked up, pulled back, pushed up. So this is where we sit now. So good news. Good news. And now I'm kicking myself having FOMO that I closed out my other position that I had over here because then that would be green now because we're up 4,400 on the day at the moment. Yeah, FOMO is real. I still suffer and struggle with that. I don't want to say suffer, but still think about it. Who wouldn't want more, right? At any rate, today what we had going on, we had at 8 for the US for the calendar, we had the today's 21st, we had the ADP weekly employment change. And last week was 19,300 jobs. This is 16,005. That came out at 8:30, and apparently that must be good news. But I'm not sure if that's actually what that means. I think less is estimated average weekly change in the number of employed people during the previous 4 weeks, excluding farming. So this is, yeah, ADP. This is not farm. So greater than forecast is good for the currency. So yeah, 7 hours ago, let's see, for the 4 weeks during July 4th, private employers added an average of 16,500. So that's less jobs than the week before. Less jobs. I mean, but that makes sense though, doesn't it? So last week we had it's actually lower because July 7th we had 21,000 jobs. Then July 14th we had 19,000. Now we got 16,000. So less jobs. Less jobs. Let's see if that happened. When did that happen before? Last time we had less jobs. I mean, back in April, we had 39,000, 54,000. Man, March. In March, we had less jobs. We had the same amount. We had 15,000, but that was up from previous. So in February, we have had as low as 5,000 jobs, 3,000 jobs in February. Less jobs means they're hiring, which means that they normal Fed would cut rates. But we inflation because at the same time, crude oil is at 84, almost 85. That's not good. So we probably won't cut rates. We're probably gonna raise rates to be honest with you, coupled with what's going on. You know what I'm saying? So normally, historically, like if we weren't in the middle of a conflict and stuff and doing whatever we're doing everywhere else. And I get it. We gotta hurt China, stall them out, slow them down. That's what this is all about. Let's see. So DJT said Iran hasn't seen anything yet. We've been nice. That was 4 hours ago. Um, so back to talking about Pickaxe Mountain again. So what I'm thinking is gonna happen is this. We had a reprieve for today, and hmm, somebody said either nuke them or end the war, bro. Please be over with this BS. Yes. All right, market closed and we're selling off. What was the first candle? First candle is selling back down. So yeah, expect that because mutual funds and everybody got to get in. Probably closing out their positions because we are up a little bit. Look at it on the hour. Sorry, we're above the overnight high, not by much, but up. Nowhere close to where we were. But we got 4,000. We got another hour to drop, so we might end up being back within the range by the time the market closes. We might even be down here. I would expect that. Expect as much. At least, what is that overnight range? 29 240. Yeah, we'll definitely come back down in the overnight range. So DJT's talking crap. What else did they say 4 hours ago? If something would have happened, we'll just take care of it. So yeah. And the yen weakens to 163, raising risk of intervention. U.S. strikes Iran, Houthis threaten Saudi Arabia. That was 10 hours ago. Scott Bessent, we froze 130 million crypto wallet tied to Iran's RGC. 130 million. I mean, just so you know, that ain't no money. Like a basketball player makes more than 130 million, man. I mean, maybe saying throwing these numbers out here like, ooh, ooh, whatever, yo. Somebody commented and said crypto asked ASAP $68. Yeah, joke of the year for crypto fishing. Pedophile U.S. government job. Yeah, exactly. All right, so good day though. I mean, if you were trading this, let's see what it was to look like. Let's go to the five. Let's go to the 15 minute first. Five. What would this look like? This looks like what it looks like. Flat. So we pushed up early. Actually, at 9:30 we started. We dropped down to this range. Broke up above that. But even that wasn't. It touched it a couple times. Would have been rough. Around lunchtime, fell back in, pushed up, curling over, bam, falling back. So we'll probably fall back to this range. Tomorrow is the big day, though. You know what I'm talking about? Tomorrow is earnings watcher. Let's go. I like this earnings watcher thing. Tomorrow is the big day, yo. Tomorrow is Wednesday. We're gonna have Moody's, Philip Morris, and T-Mobile. Those are all under 7%. Um, and I don't want. I think maybe T-Mobile might be in the Nasdaq. Not sure, but I think it's gonna happen. And and take that with with a grain of salt. Is overall, let's look at this on the 4 hour. Overall, we're in the middle of our move. Don't fiddle in the middle. So we'll probably sit right here overnight. Maybe they trade down a little bit. Your obsession, and then or just stay right here on this shelf. And then Google will come back in and we'll see what happens. And that's after hours. But I think they're giving it range, giving it a little room because you got Tesla, IBM, Science now. So options market gonna be moving tomorrow. IBM, Tesla, yeah, a lot of big dogs moving tomorrow. Well, a couple anyway. So we'll see what happens. Then Intel on Thursday, and then Friday we'll see where we at. Yep, swing trading. But today we're closing out on the upside, so that's cool. If we get out of this with three on it, that's cool. I mean, then I'll just be down 10. Just be down 10, you know what I'm saying? All right, stocks 5150, yo. I'm not gonna close this out, and today was a good day. Peace. Swing trading. Let's go.